Hey guys, this is Airsoft Antics. I'm gonna do a quick video here. People have been asking for this. So here's a little bit of a debate now. What I have with me is a brand new Tokyo Marui 5.1 HiCapa. Completely stock, nothing done to it, brand new, out of the box. It came with an extended barrel. All I did was just remove that barrel, put the standard size barrel in, but that's pretty much it. Your 5.1 HiCapa. And I have this beauty, the G&G GTP9. Now I've been using this pistol for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months now. And I use it all the time. I love this pistol. It is so good. I love the new hop up feature. You know, it came with this little thread protector, but all I did was tap this thread protector, and then I can put an X-Cortec tracer on it. Beautiful. No issues, no problems with it. You know, easy to disassemble, very easy to use. I love it. So that being said, what we're gonna do is do a little bit of a comparison. So a lot of people say that this is the pistol to use. This Tokyo Marui HiCapa is the pistol to use. Now, does that mean it's the pistol to use because out of the box it comes just that good? Or is it because there's so many upgradable options for it? So that's what I want to figure out. That's what I want to test. So first of all, exterior quality. I mean, they're both really good. They're both polymer. Nothing metal about these. You know, they both come pretty much feeling like they're the same weight. I think, honestly, I would say maybe because I'm used to it, but I love the way the GTP9 feels in my hand. It just feels right. The HiCapa feels a bit more bulky in this area here. And if we do a little bit of a side-by-side comparison, yep, you can see, maybe you can see, but the HiCapa grip is actually wider than the GTP9 grip by quite a bit. So maybe that's why I'm feeling a little bit of more comfort. Maybe I like the smaller grip. Another thing with the GTP9, just exterior wise, that I kind of like is from holding the pistol, I can access all the controls or functions on the pistol, if you would say. So I can hit this little tab and that will release the slide. I just push it down, slide back, pull forward, boom, slides off. Easy. No parts to lose, nothing. Want to put it back on, done. That's it. So that's really cool. It's got ambi slide lock, both sides, which is really nice. And again, holding the pistol, I can just put my thumb up, push down, done. Also safety, really easy to get to. And something that's different that the G&G GTP9 has is this is your mag release. This little tab here by the grip. So for me, I love it. It feels great. I kind of like the look of it. I actually own 2 of these, so that says something, I guess. Now, let's go over to the HiCapa. For me, what I can reach, what I can access, the magazine release, sure, I can hit that. It's a good spot. Trigger's a good spot. This rear safety, good spot. So I guess your basic controls you can reach. To remove the slide, I can't get it with my thumb. Sorry, for the slide lock. If it goes back, my hand's a bit too short. I can't actually get to it. I have to use my other hand in order to push it forward. So if you have bigger hands, I guess that might not be an issue for you, but for me, I can't really get to it. It's a bit of in a tricky spot. If I kind of let go of the grip a bit, then sure, I can get it. But you know, minor issues, nothing big. To remove the mag, or to remove the slide on this, simple, just push the pin, pull it out, there you go. So it's easy, just like the GTP9, but one thing is you have to make sure you do not lose this catch. You lose it, well, you're out of luck, can't use it. Find another one, buy another one, you know, sorry, such is life. So, you know, overall build quality, they both seem good. They're both good. If we want to jump over to the magazines, it's both magazines again. HiCapa seems to be bigger in everything. Their magazine is a lot bigger. Side-by-side comparison. It does hold more BBs. GTP9 holds 22. I believe the HiCapa holds 28. I'm not too sure, but I believe it holds 28. So you get, you know, 6 extra BBs. Bit heavier, bit bigger. I'm assuming with the bigger magazine, you'll probably get better gas efficiency. Maybe you can do a couple full magazines full of BBs before you have to refill it. But these are things I'm going to be testing. These are what I'm going to try to find out and see, you know, what's what. Now, because I'm so new to using a HiCapa, if you guys have any, you know, things that I should know before I use it stock-wise, maybe, you know, there's some things I got to watch out for. Maybe there's, you know, I've heard, not sure if this is true, I've heard that these screws for the rear sight can come loose and they can come off, and then people lose that sight. So for me, everything seems tight, it seems good. I don't know. I'm thinking a stock TM pistol should work fine out of the box, just like the stock GTP9 does. So what I'd like to do is start with testing with 0.20 gram BBs. I'm going to be using, these Tippmann Tracer airsoft BBs. I like them. I actually own a Tippmann M4, and it's been great. So Tippmann's a great company, I think. So these are the BBs I'm using, 0.20 grams. These are what I'm going to use to chrono. I'm going to use the same BBs for both guns. I'm also going to use the Elite Force green gas. So I'm going to try using this gas with those BBs. We're going to chrono both guns, see how they compare. We'll see what FPS they're shooting at, how consistent they're shooting, and how many BBs per magazine I can get. I'm going to do a slow fire testing, so we're going to shoot, you know, a couple BBs, let it reset, shoot, see how many BBs we can get, and then we're going to shoot quick. So see, you know, maybe there's a difference. We'll try it out. We'll see how cooldown works and all that jazz. So yeah, let's get to that video. So check it out. Well, I had to record this. Let's just say I dropped a bag of BBs, and they're now everywhere. Well, such is life. Alright guys, so I got my chrono set up here. What we're gonna do first is fill up these magazines. Just make sure they're full. We'll use again this Elite Force green gas for both GTP9 magazine and HiCapa magazine. Just a bit of a side note, filling up these magazines, the HiCapa, if you saw there, not only could you hear it filling up, but when it was full, it started to spray out. So it's one of the type of valves that you can get for your magazines. And then in the GTP9, if you listen, pretty much silent. So the GTP9 actually has the type of fill valve that you can just keep putting the green gas in there. Eventually when the magazine's full, it's just going to stop filling it. You're not going to get any spray coming out of the valve. It's full. That's it. You can hold it there all day. Nothing's going to come out of your can. You're not wasting any kind of gas, anything like that. Cool little feature, although you don't really know when it's completely full. Whereas the HiCapa, when you fill it, it starts to spray out a little bit. So if you're using propane, maybe you'll smell it a little bit more. And then when it's full, it does actually start to spray out. And that lets you know that this magazine is full. So we have our Tippmann 0.20 gram BBs loaded into the G&G speed loader. This is really nice. It comes with the GTP9. You use the little knob, that little tip there. All you do is place it onto your magazine and push the button. And that's it. It loads it. Perfect. Really quick. Perfect. Good to go. You can take this little tab off. Now you can get your HiCapa magazine. This you have to hold down. It doesn't lock. Kind of tilt it a bit forward and load it up. If they start to kind of go crisscross on you, just shake the magazine a little bit side to side. And they should center themselves. If not, use the back of the speed loader. Helps really get those BBs where you want them. So, as you can see, it's a bit more time consuming. It gets the job done well. So, little tiny pros and cons of each mag. But as you can tell, the HiCapa magazine definitely holds more BBs than the GTP9, which is nice. So, you might not be able to see this on camera, the chrono there. You may, we'll have to see. But we're set up for 6mm, 0.2 gram. And we're going to be measuring joules and feet per second. So, since I think the GTP9 is better, let's try it first. Let's see how it does. So we're going to do 10 shots and then compare between the two. Okay, here we go. 313, 312, 310, 313, 309, 309, 309, 310, 309, and 310. That's really good. That's very consistent, under the 1 joule limit, sitting around 310 feet per second. You know, that's very good. Very solid indoor, outdoor pistol, all around, really good. So, let's go to the HiCapa. .317, 314, 313, 313, 311, 313, 310, 310, 310, 307. You know what? I'm impressed. They're both right around the same FPS. I'm impressed by that. The HiCapa has a bit more recoil, a bit more kick. It's a bit louder. Maybe that's because it's a heavier gun. I'm not too sure. But again, it's under the 1 joule limit. And it's shooting around the same, 310. A little bit more consistent, it seemed like. Maybe it's because it's brand new still. It's still shooting a bit consistent. It's not as worn out. Or maybe, you know what, they're just both really good stock pistols out of the box. I mean, from this little test, perfect. Got no complaints. They both did great. Now let's move on to test number 2. So what we're going to do for test number 2, let me just reset the chrono here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 BBs plus 1 in the chamber for the GTP9. So I'm going to shoot these 10 BBs. I'm going to try to shoot them pretty quick. Let's see if we lose some FPS. Let's see how long it takes to shoot them. And let's just do a little bit of a test here. 10 BBs. I'm going to try to shoot them as quick as I can. And let's see how we do on the chrono. I'm not going to call each shot out. when I do the chrono. But hopefully you can see it on camera maybe. If not, well, let's just do the shooting. Four shots. And look what happened. Slide jammed. Look at that. I have never had this with the GTP9 where it has 3 BBs sitting up there. That's pretty cool. Looks like we had a bit of a feeding issue. Glad I got that on camera. So let's just shoot as many as we can now. 4 were left. You know, 1 downvolt for the GTP9. Let's go to the HiCapa. Let's see if it can shoot all 10. Load a BB. Bam! All 10 shot. It says it's shooting 5.48 rounds per second. You know, we can't really confirm that. But it's shooting at 293 feet per second. So the FPS actually dropped. Not by much, under the 300 mark. But it's still performed really well. It shot really well. Let's shoot the rest of these BBs in here. There you go. Rest are done. I kind of like how much the slide actually locks back. That's probably what's giving me that extra recoil. The fact that this slide moves so much. But that's pretty cool. It shot all BBs, no issues. Now, GTP9, let's just do a little bit of comparison here with both of them racked. And it looks like the HiCapa does travel a little bit farther back. Not much, but a little bit more. It definitely does feel a lot heavier. That's the biggest thing I'm noticing right now is this HiCapa feels a lot heavier than the GTP9. So first shooting test complete. I gotta say the GTP9 had a little bit of a hiccup. So you know what? Let's give it another shot. Let's load it back up. 10 more BBs. I know, you know, biased maybe. I might be. But let's make it a little bit more interesting here. Let's fill a mag completely for both of these. Let's just fill them up. I wonder, can I fill the HiCapa mag the same way I'm filling GTP9 mag? Oh, you can. Nope. Never mind. Doesn't like it so much. Let's just go back to what we know works and take this little nub off and fill it up the slow way. Alright, so now that both magazines are full, I'm not going to top them up. Let's use them how they are. So this will be on a second full mag. The HiCapa mag's a lot colder than the GTP9 mag. So cooldown will probably be a bigger issue with the HiCapa than it will with the GTP9. But anyways, let's shoot them. Still full mag. Let's see, make sure there's no issues here. Let's reset this chrono. All right, let's see how fast I can empty this mag. And that's it. So it's showing 5.48 rounds per second. The last shot came in at 273 FPS. That did the whole mag, no issues. We'll be able to see the exact time on the video. So let's do the HiCapa now. Here we go. So if I counted correctly, that was 25 shots. So GTP9 22, HiCapa 25. For the mag size, the mag difference, I'm actually surprised that it's not more. I thought it was 28, but I guess it's 25. Anyways, 5.78 rounds per second at 276 feet per second. These things are basically the exact same. Shooting .20 gram BBs, completely stock, with the chrono, with the FPS. They're the same. So now we're going to have to do a bit more of real world testing. And what we're going to have to do is take both of these bad boys outside. Let's use first the 2.0 gram BBs, and we'll see how they shoot, how their grouping is at range, how they shoot with the hop-up. You know, maybe we can get more range out of one. They have completely different hop-up systems, so I'm assuming that one's going to perform better than the other. But right now, I'm actually impressed with this HiCapa. I like it. You know, it looks good. Both pistols look good. You know, let's do some more testing. Let's see. Okay, so real quick here, what I found, I was just searching through the Tokyo Marui box. It does have this lower rail. It looks like it fits here. I'm not too sure. It comes with screws, but I'm not too sure if I have to actually tap the rail myself to put this on. Like tap the lower frame to put the rail on. So anyways, I was looking in the box to see maybe there's some pictures or something that shows what I got to do. And in the box has these beautiful shooting targets. So I had an idea. I'm going to set up a little makeshift range down here in my basement. And let's check the grouping on both of these pistols from, I think it's 50 feet maybe. Maybe I can do 50 feet. I'm going to measure it. We're going to see, dial them in, check the grouping. Let's see if there's a difference between the two of them. Okay, so I looked at the book, the instruction manual that came with this HiCapa. And it's all in Japanese, I guess. But what I did see in regards to that rail is right here. There's these two little holes there. And from the book, from the magazine here, what it looks like, at least to me what it looks like, is you got to put it on a soft surface, then you've got to hammer it. So you actually hammer those little nubs out of there. So I guess that makes sense now as to what this, let me get it here, what this little metal bar was that's attached to the cleaning rod. So it's all starting to come together now. See, if you read the book and you go through all the packaging and you don't just, you know, open it up, put some gas in the mag, put some BBs in it, and shoot it like I do, then you won't have to go back and do all this and have these questions and stuff. But, you know, we figured it out. So I'm going to try to do this right now first and see. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but you know, it's kind of how I work. It's what I like to do. I got a rail. I want to put the rail on. Let's make it happen. Okay, guys. So it was literally that simple. Just like that. Hole's done. All I did, put this on the end of my table, held it up with my nice big tummy against the table, and whack. Gave it 2 shots, 2 good shots each. Beautiful. They came right out. Now let's put this rail on. So what it looks like is these are just 2 Phillips head screws. Yep, 2 Phillips. So let me get my Phillips screwdriver here. Yep. Now this sits a little bit forward on the lower. So the holes line up. Let's get the screw. Let's put the front one in first. Not going to tighten it down all the way yet. Put the second one in. Try to get this on camera for you. All I'm doing, screwing it in. Nice and easy. So let's try to get this real tight. Do the front one. Okay, it's on there nice and tight. Now if they do start to come off, I'm gonna throw some Loctite on them. I'm being a bit lazy now, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see how they hold up without it. But bam, now we got a lower rail. The GTP9 comes with the lower rail already on it, but cool. I have the option to have the rail on or off now. So let's see how this does, how it looks. So I guess it does, you know, change the aesthetics of it just a little bit. But rails are really nice, especially now, you know, wanting a little flashlight or something on there. I don't have one, but maybe I should get one. So, what do you think? Any recommendations to which flashlight I should go with for the HiCapa and the GTP9? Looks like I got about the same amount of space for both of them. So maybe I can use the same light. If you guys know of any or have any ideas, let me know. I'll check them out. All right, let's get back to the testing, what we're here to actually do.